Yo, yo, how is everybody doing? It is the Pandemonium. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful day today. We're gonna go ahead and get things started off here. As you can see, the rest of the crew is still on their way in. They'll be here shortly. But yeah, wanted to check in, see how everybody's day was going. How's everybody doing? What's been going on with you? Hopefully, the last 2 weeks. I know we took a week off. Um, Everybody's been busy with everything, life, holiday season. Y'all know how that goes. So, yeah. But hopefully everybody's been doing good. Hopefully things have been going well for you all. We're gonna do a catch up with a few smaller things while we're waiting on everybody. Um, Specifically, I want to look at just some, you know, nothing as major as some of the stuff we're going to be talking about today. A lot of the stuff we got going on, we got some Marvel updates today. We got some, let's see here, what else? We got some just cartoon in general network updates today, some merger information that we ran across. So we'll see kind of how that flies. Um, we also have let's see here. Some game releases that are coming up. Some passings of some great individuals. So yeah, we'll get into those things here as time goes on. But to start it out, just on some random fun stuff. Um, does anybody remember the cartoon Gargoyles? Gargoyles was it's a real cool cartoon back in the day. Most people, if you grew up in the 90s, you heard about it, you may have seen it. It was part of that WB Kids Zone type deal. Well, of course, they're based off of actual gargoyles, right? Um, Little figurines that they would place around cathedrals and churches. One to kind of scare off evil entities. Others people think that they were to protect certain things. Well, I found a really funny thing. Um, there was actually someone who put alien, like from AVP aliens. They actually put them on one of the sanctuaries, the abbeys in Scotland. And so I kind of want to go find where these are now. Like, I wonder how many of them that they put, or did they just randomly just slide one in? Like, that's what I found when I was looking this up and researching it. It was like they were just looking for one thing. Like they just randomly slid one of them in there, like nobody would notice. So I'm interested. I gotta do some more digging to see kind of where it is. See if I can get some bigger images of it. But just so y'all can know, that's something that we happen to run across. Yo, Rod, what up? Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you were just real soft. I don't know why. Like your mic's real low.
Probably the volume.
Oh, gotcha.
Let's see. Let me try to bring it up loud. It might be my allergies too.
Oh no, there you go. That's better. Yeah, that was better. Like I heard you, but it was just light. So
Ah.
Yeah, no, I was just going over some random like some of the random stuff that I find random, you know what I'm saying, that we have. And
Right.
I had found this one that somebody put like an actual alien on one of the abbeys in Scotland back in the 90s. So I got to find some more pictures of like the whole building, but I kind of want to see that in person now.
That's kind of cool. I'm gonna be surprised if someone that did do that in Scotland. I wonder if it's a Pokemon Go stop. Usually, Pokemon Go, you can find the
Right, yo,
random
that would
stuff.
be legit. That would be legit if it was.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I remember being in New York when Pokemon Go came out. I found so many murals and art project artwork just with the Pokemon Go stops. It was kind of funny too.
oh wow. See, and I wonder like what it would take. That's actually something we should look into. What would it take to be a Pokestop? Like, what do you like? You know what I mean? Do you have to sign up for it? Like,
Oh, actually, I can kind of explain that right now.
go
Usually,
ahead.
usually when it comes to Pokemon Go stop, actually depends. It has to be something of interest, so it has to be like a mural, a poster, or a building, or even if it's your own place of business. You'd be surprised how many businesses are Pokemon Go stops. Even certain, yeah, certain brands like Verizon's like most Verizon stores are Pokemon Go stops. Starbucks, Pokemon Go stops. I believe T-Mobile still is, but I'm not 100% sure.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I always wondered about that. I was like, what are they? Because I like we've seen churches. You know what I mean? Like I've seen churches that are Pokestops. I've seen like state parks. You know, that are stops. Um, yeah, I've always seen Verizons. So yeah,
Yeah.
I wonder what that would take.
Yeah, you have to get it nominated. You have to be a certain level in Pokemon Go to nominate a stop, and
Uh,
then it goes through a process. Because I'm in one group chat, they were trying to get something close to their house, a playground, to be made into a Pokemon Go stop. They succeeded, but it took them a while because you have to have the correct GPS location too. And then nowadays with Pokemon Go, they got this thing called Pokemon Scan, where they like, well,
oh yeah,
if you scan where the stop is, you get
yeah,
extra stuff.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that always pisses me off because I'll be at the spot, like I'll go to the park with my daughter or something, and we'll be sitting there and we'll do a battle, like a gym battle. We'll clear it, but then it'll be like, okay, now you got to scan it, and I'm like, I don't want to sit here and scan the sign. It's a park full of kids. What do I look like just standing there? Putting and it was like a slide was the item. Like it was the slide, the whole like the actual apparatus the kids are running around on. I'm like, I can't just sit
Oh,
here with my camera and like, you know what I mean?
yeah, certain places it's not cool. I know. Even being in even Orlando is kind of iffy. Like one of some of the better, funny enough, the most obvious spots you think in Orlando would be good Pokemon Go spots is the obvious answers.
Really?
Yeah, two of the best Pokemon Go areas in Orlando are Disney and Universal Studios. Funny enough.
Well, okay, yeah, I can see that. I mean, but do they have multiple spots inside though?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay,
Remember, I
okay.
used to go to Universal City Walk on Pokemon Go Community. I used to go there all the time.
Ah, true, 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 true. What up, vocab?
What up?
Yo, what up? So
Hey,
I like
outside today.
I'm,
background. I
com-
like this. What is
I'm, I'm coming to you from Las Vegas right now.
okay? That's what's up.
So
How's it going?
I came out here on Thursday to help my sister move,
Hmm.
and I am in excruciating pain right now. She lives on the third floor. I've
Oh
been
yeah.
carrying sofas and beds and all types of shit,
The fun
but
stuff.
I wanted to try to make an appearance. So
Oh, not a problem. Not a
No
we'll
problem.
problem.
see how long I last.
That's all good. I understand. Look, I need to be where you are right now because that sky looks
Looking,
amazing right now.
Yo, look
looking
at this
beautiful.
though. Look at the mountains, my nigga.
Oh, that's
Uh,
nice. That's nice.
Right?
Very nice.
And
yes, yes.
Vegas is a valley, so like the mountains is around the whole city and shit.
See, like, yo, you got to get a good morning picture if you can.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
A
sun
good what?
crest. Yeah, a good morning picture. Like with the sun cresting over the hills,
Oh yeah,
over the,
true, true.
yeah,
That'd be a good backdrop for a poem or something. That'd be a
I
good
see if I can
backdrop.
grab
right?
one. Yeah, I see if I can grab one.
It's like that'd be real. Yeah, especially for a poem or something. Oh yeah, that would definitely work.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
True, true. The other thing I wanted to just randomly hit on while we got it is the artist known as Sade. The amazingness that is she. She is finally in the studio again. It's been over 10 years since her last album.
Oh yeah,
I am when I say waiting for this to drop, I'm waiting for this to drop like Pokemon. Like
man. Listen, that's all I had here was Sade. I'm ready to go.
yeah, yeah. Like that's oof. Mm, mm, mm.
The concerts, the tours, I'm down.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I probably will get tickets to her if she is anywhere within a two-state radius of me. I'm probably going to get tickets to go. I might even fly somewhere to go see, depending on the stadium. I'm not even gonna front.
True, 'cause like they Sade always come out with something every 10 years. It's been about 10 years, so that sounds about
True.
right.
About her rotation, and I mean, she's not. How old is she now? I can't remember how old she is.
She's
She's not
maybe
that
50s,
old.
maybe at this point.
Hear her
Something like that.
63, 63.
Oh wow.
Yep. So, I mean, retirement wise, if she wanted to, technically she could easily say this is her last round.
If she wanted to, if she wanted to, but
Hell
I'm
yeah.
tripping, y'all. I had switched stuff up and down. I'm on one screen messing around with stuff and forgot to switch it over for y'all. That's my fault.
gotta respect the queen. If there's anybody like she
Mm,
probably
She's still
killed.
fine as hell.
got oh yeah, definitely. Definitely
Black don't
dog.
crack. Black don't crack.
Oh, you know
It
that.
does
Oh, you
not.
know that.
It's not. But
Mm-mm.
yeah, like she's one of the few people who still does that style. That you know what I mean? That sophista pop. That you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lane not many can. People try to get to it, but they can't hit that lane.
Yeah, yeah. It's unique. It's definitely unique. Like
God,
if she okay, so if she were to go on tour, who do y'all think she would go with?
nobody.
I
Maybe a
it's so
Solange as an opening act, maybe, but that's about it.
yeah.
And
That's
that's
what I
a
was wondering. Like, who could really you know what I mean? Be and act on that same vibe, that same lane. I'm thinking like I would say Jill.
oh come on, I would break now. That you might as well just put that in football stadiums and call it a day. Jill Scott and Sade, that's almost football stadium worthy right there.
Put Jill, Erica
True.
Badu, and Sade.
Yeah, that's about 50. That's a $50,000. That's 50,000 easily.
Easily. Them tickets would be crazy expensive too though. But
It'd be a Beyonce concert price wise.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. If
You,
not more, because the three of them are legends. The
you
three of them
spending a
are
G to get a decent seat. You spending a G.
oh
You spending a
easy.
band.
Easy. Easy. And that's not even that's not even front row. That's like mid range.
Oh, front row is like 10 G's. You have to sell a key or something to get that.
Right. Like you know exactly the people in the front. It's like, okay, yeah, no, you moving weight, my guy. That's why you in the front.
Yeah, you doing something. You did something right.
That
You
is
got a
Yeah.
true.
couple of commas in that bank account at that point.
Right? Shoot.
Well, today
But
we
yeah, no,
on
that would
Bailey's.
be what'd you say?
Today we on Bailey's.
Ooh,
That's what's up.
classic. That's probably gonna go with it. Maybe some wild cherry Pepsi. That probably hit it off pretty good too.
I could see it. I could see it. But Bailey's is more of a coffee thing for me. Like a frappuccino. You know what I mean?
Right, I can see that.
Yeah.
Sade,
Uh,
good against good. I'm gonna get some good R&B back. That's one thing that's definitely missing out here right now. Some decent R&B.
now here's who I really would want to see go with her though. Two
I
cellos.
can't hear y'all. I could barely hear y'all over the traffic, so I'm gonna go get my headphones.
All right,
All right. But yeah, two cellos. If you've never heard them, they are amazing. They two dudes that play cello. That's all they do,
oh,
but they do renditions of everything. And when I say beast mode, like be here, you know what? I'm gonna give you a quick sample.
all right. They got
That'll
TikTok or anything?
No. You know what? They probably are on TikTok. Let's go ahead. Let's do this real quick.
Hold on a second. One second. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, these guys. I've never heard of them.
I'm just gonna skip into it. But they do renditions of all kinds of music. And they make fun of like the old stuffy like playing styles.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll start off like this and then just it gets reckless.
All right.
Oh, I've seen them before. Hell yeah.
Oh, we into that.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
But yeah, if you have never heard them play, definitely look them up. They've got renditions of music videos of all. When I say they got
Yeah, they be going ham. They be
They
snapping.
got pirate songs from Pirates of the Caribbean. This is Thunderstruck. Like all kinds of different music that they go through. Here,
That's
I'll
pretty
flip.
cool.
But yeah, Hallelujah, Hysteria, Smooth Criminal, like the whole nine. Castle on the Hill.
Mm.
But yeah, so like that style of music though, like that style of playing, either them or Black Violin. I would love to see Black Violin play with them too.
Yeah, it would have to be someone unique to be an opening act for Sade. It have to be something very unique.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
It would
Black
have to
Violin,
be.
they are legit. Two brothers from Philly. When I say they violin is insane, it's live. It's
Mm.
live. So if you haven't heard of them, definitely check out Black Violin. Here, I'm gonna do a quick just so y'all can see kind of what it looked like, what they look like. And dude's like, dude does not look like he'd be a violinist at all. Like one of them does not look like he would be a violinist, but the guy is. Here we go. This is them. But they will go and they take hip hop renditions and stuff and redo them and everything.
That's one thing about music. You can always remix it in any styles. I know I used to like listening to jazz video game covers too. So
Oh yeah. People doing like they do video game covers. It's another dude, Musicality. I recently listened to that does anime remixes.
okay. Say this much. Thank God for YouTube. You can get some original music out here nowadays.
Oh yeah. I mean, you see the views on the bad boy, but like a group like them with Sade or playing with behind her.
Oh, that'd be kind of lit. I could kind of see that, depending on what instruments you use for a song. But we'll definitely have something from Sade soon, so that'll sell some numbers.
That'll be good. That'll be some memories. That will be some memories because that's
They don't make them like that no more. They don't make them like that no more.
But
um. We had mentioned something about Pokemon. We had brought something up about Pokemon earlier. I forget what it was. I apologize. Uh, I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. But it made me want to go ahead and get into what we were looking at. I know they released a new trailer for Pokemon. Um,
Oh yeah, they did two new trailers, two little mini trailers. Actually, people were kind of pissed off if
yeah,
it's the one
I
I'm thinking
found
of.
this
Yeah,
one. Well, this is for
that was over. There was another one.
All right, everyone. It's
this is
almost
the
time
older
to
one.
begin your journeys in the Pokemon.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
one last week. This is the one from last week.
Are you
okay,
We're
ready?
just going over the game a little bit more.
Raise them
okay,
and
okay.
battle them
So if y'all get a
as
chance,
you embark on an
definitely check this
adventure where
out.
the familiar.
They've
Yeah,
got
it's like three different trailers out right now. That one came out last week, and it was like two that revealed that new Pokemon Belly Bolt, that Electric Frog.
I've got that one too. I got that one too.
Yeah,
Go ahead and skip to that then real quick.
yeah. This one's just more of an overview. Ooh, wrestling. That's nothing. I can get back into
Those-
WWE too. Yeah, the anime issues with the Pokemon anime, but if you've been an anime fan, you know that over the last 2 years there's been anime production problems. What
Yeah,
through any anime studio? I'm just surprised it didn't hit Pokemon till now. So like literally right now.
thing is though, that should show the depth of Pokemon though. Like the fact that it's just now being affected. We've known, you know what I mean, for forever that it's been that anime gets affected by these things. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We've all had to deal with that.
Yeah.
But
right,
Like we had the
for
Toei hacks earlier this year. We had the Toei. That's why Superhero got delayed. One Piece got delayed earlier this year. So the fact that they call Pokemon just now is telling how well run of a machine that I mean, it is the largest media
oh yeah,
franchise in the world. So,
well loyal,
but I
well loyal.
think, yeah, but I think it's for the anime. Just to jump into this real quick, because there's not much on the anime news front yet. As this says, like I said, there's been no information about the Gen 9 anime, partly because of this. The other reason is the theory that I keep saying that this is Ash's last ride. And it seems so much like it that it's his last ride. I think they're scared to release anything for Gen 9 yet. I think they're scared.
And they probably are because if they do, like, it's that I think they want to number one, they want to release this new game, right? And
True.
they want to see how that works out because they don't know what's going to happen yet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
With this new style. This is brand new for them. This is a whole new territory for Nintendo for when it comes to Pokemon and that how they maneuver the game itself. Like
Mm-hmm.
Arceus was cool, but Arceus got a lot of flack. You know what I mean? Because we were expecting something more than what we got, and
And
this is kind of
that post is fire. I don't get no way that post is fire.
yeah.
So that's who Ash is. That's Leon's full team. Which if you play the game, that's about right. That's about 40% right. Because usually he does have a starter when you face him in the game. But I guess the anime is giving him all three Gala starters, Charizard, and Mr. Rhyme too, which that's the Pokemon that's gonna probably knock out a lot of Ash's Pokemon. I'll put money on that right now. That Mr.
Mr.
Rhyme is one to keep your eye on.
Mr. Mime is he's one of those people. If you know how to play him, he is a beast because
I've seen
he has a lot of abilities that people don't normally try to use.
Yeah, like Mr. Rhyme was probably one of the more bigger surprises competitive wise. Same thing with Cinderace too. Out of Jenny competitive, probably two of the bigger surprises. Charizard's nasty regardless, because especially with the Gigantamax. Charizard's nasty. Gorilla Boom, I played with him. He's nasty too. So Ash got a little squad, but if you know a Pokemon type, you know Ash has one glaring weakness. It's really obvious too if you look at it.
So for those who don't know, what would that be?
Ice. Dragonite can be taken out by Ace. Dragovich can be taken out by Ace.
Mhm.
Hell, even Gengar could probably be knocked out with Ice too. The only one who really have a shot maybe is Lucario, and Pikachu too. Unless I don't know if Mr. Mom is icy one or not, but other than that, Leon's gonna be a
See,
problem
mine
because
could learn a lot of things, though. That was the thing. Like you could literally teach mine any punch. So like I remember when I first got a mime, I messed I messed around and I gave him like light screen, ice punch. Uh, what was it? I think it was like hyper beam. I don't think it was hyper beam, but it was an attack like that. And then
oh,
I
okay,
gave him like it was either fire punch or mega punch, something like that.
yeah, that could work.
Right.
Yeah,
Because you don't know what to expect with him because it's a oh no, I gave him Psy beam. That's what it was.
Cybeam, yeah,
Psy
that's a good one. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the Galar counterpart, like the Galar Mr. Mom, and it's Ice Fairy. I think it's Ice Fairy, if I'm not mistaken. It's
Mhm.
Ice. It's either Ice Fairy or Ice Psychic. I forget. But look at Ash's team. An Ice type does destroy his team pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
If Mr. Mom, especially Fairy type too, I think that hurts a lot of Ash's Pokemon. Like it depends. And then from the rumors I've been hearing, Leon's pretty much telling Ash he can use more than one gimmick. At least that's the rumors going around. So if Ash wants to use all three, he can use all three. Leon like bring
Right.
it.
He's trying to play like, yo, we gonna take this to the extreme.
Yeah.
Win
Not
or
sure
lose
if you
it.
know this, Panther, but this is also going to pull into my theory about this is being Ash's last ride. What if I told you this final battle? How many episodes do you think this battle will be? If you don't know the number
I think
yet,
you mentioned four. I think you had mentioned something like it was four split
yeah,
up.
it's a four-parter. We got a four-parter. Now we watch our anime. We know our animes. If you're doing a four-part mega battle, usually that's a sign something coming to an end. That's a sign.
Something's coming to an end. The question is who though? Like that's the thing. Like I agree. I think it's gonna be Ash's last ride, but because especially with them trying to fade out um Pikachu, like
Mm-hmm.
if you phase out Pikachu, you have to phase out Ash flat out.
Yep.
Like that can't. Ash and Pikachu go hand in hand. You cannot do
Mm-hmm.
one or the other,
They're
right?
like peanut butter and jelly. You got to have both of them together.
Have to, right? So the question is, are they gonna let Pikachu go out on top? Because this, honestly, I don't even think this is about Ash anymore. Like I don't, I've for a long time, I have the feeling that that's why they keep Ash in the series. Ash is only there because of Pikachu. That's it.
Right?
And
I can
so
see
as
that.
long as Pikachu is still winning or growing in some way, the franchise is gonna let Ash stay, right? But it's to that
Mhm.
point now, like we're saying, they're trying to phase out Pikachu. Honestly, without Pikachu evolving into Raichu or beyond Raichu, which that's what I would love to see, is an
Mhm.
evolution that we don't know about for Pikachu that's beyond Raichu, that he can do without a stone.
Right. That would make sense. That would be
You
cool.
know what I
That would
mean?
be cool.
That would be real cool to end it.
Like Ash
You know,
discovers a new evolution. That would be
huh?
fire. I said he would
Like if
discover a
you
new
all
evolution.
three on Pokemon at once, what would happen to it?
Because the thing is, this Pikachu can Gigantamax too. That's the thing. Ash's Pikachu can Gigantamax, so it
Right.
can it doesn't. Think how Pikachu did. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I'm surprised Raichu didn't get a Mega Stone in Gen 6. That's something that's kind of that's kind of surprising looking back on it now.
Hmm.
That's kind of surprising. I didn't think about that till just now, but that is something to think about. But like I said, the episode part one starts next Friday, and it
I
should
believe
be
it's Friday.
yeah. And I
Yes.
think and I think it finishes up right about the week. Scarlet and Violet come out the week
Yes.
of. Like I said, there's no previews, nothing with the Gen 9 anime. Honestly,
Now it is.
that
It'll start 21st in Japan. I don't know. I didn't get catch a date for the U.S. release yet.
Probably knowing Netflix this is probably going to be springtime. If I had to take a guess, knowing Netflix been doing everything in like 12 to 13 episodes, they treating Pokemon like a seasonal anime. So like every 13
Got
and 15 animes. Some people are getting annoyed with it, which I kind of get to, but like I said, maybe I don't know. Who knows what's causing the delays? But where the dub is at is right before they're the episodes right before Legend Arceus came out, so that should pretty much give you an idea. They're about a year behind.
okay, got you.
About a year, give or take. Usually, especially in the Sun and Moon era, give me Gen 6, it would usually only be 3 months behind, but Netflix is his own animal now, so but we'll see.
That is an understatement. That is
Netflix having Pokemon as a flex. I don't care what they're Pokemon and Power Rangers. That's a flex. That's low key a flex. But let's pray for Ash. Hopefully if he goes out on top, if he goes out beats the unbeatable Leon, you cannot have him go on top being a monarch of the Pokemon world. Come on now,
that's is going to land the final blow. I'm calling it now. Hey, what's up? Hey, Monty, appreciate the subscribe. How are you, dear? How's it going?
Yeah, but shout out to Ash. We're gonna probably be Christmas time. We're gonna be hearing Ash last ride. I keep getting Undertaker vibes. I keep getting Undertaker in the last ride every time I keep watching. I'm like, this is just like the Undertaker's last ride. I don't know why, but
I feel it.
Yeah, but shout out to Az. Let's pray he get that W. He go out on top.
I think he is. Like I say, I'm calling Pikachu's gonna be the one to end it. It's either gonna be Pikachu or Dragonite, but I have a feeling it's gonna be Pikachu's the one to end it. You Blah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you, Blah. Well, hopefully kicking with us will make you feel a little bit better. Hopefully, that's what we hear.
We're gonna pray for people. We're gonna pray for Ash. You get that that final W. You get that final.
They're gonna need it.
Because if you play the games, Ash is up for a challenge. But
because I'm looking at his squad and I'm just like, in comparison, like knowing all the Pokemon this guy has at his disposal, and this is what you picked.
I mean, even looking at his squad, I know some people like why he don't have Charizard or Sceptile, which I get, but I think his journey team has earned the right for this fight. This is one of those like I get it, but they've earned the right to do this. They've earned the right. It's one of those. Like they earned it. It'd be different if like only Pikachu and Lucario were getting wins this entire time. But
right.
Each of them won. I mean, shoot, Sir Fetch took out Garchomp. Who saw that one coming?
True.
I thought it was gonna be Lucario. Right. But and then some other Pokemon moves for me. I'm taking a break from Unite right now. Honestly, I didn't like playing the holiday stuff last year, so I'm probably on break for Unite till probably January. Eventually, I'm gonna probably get Sableye, Clefable, and Scizor when I start playing again. But I'm on break. I'm just like kind of burned out because I'm just like I can't get over the hump to get to Ultra. So I'm just gonna take a season off and just think about it right now. I'm gonna jump back in, but I didn't like the Halloween stuff last year, so I'm just gonna skip it. So,
you know what was a really good game that had Halloween stuff in it was Borderlands 3.
Oh, really?
Borderlands 3, yeah, like the spooky, like it was like Spooktober or something like that. But they had like these random, like when you would kill somebody, it would release the soul of a pumpkin, like a pumpkin soul, and then you had to fight the pumpkin soul like it was coming after you. Like,
oh, that sounds kind of cool.
And it would release extra loot depending on what type of soul, what color the soul was that came out. You know what I mean?
Oh, that sounds kind of cool. I know that does sound kind of cool. I mean, I know Unite had like a pumpkin head mode, like you would just battle Pokemon. You would battle and you just like turn people into pumpkins and stuff. I thought it was cool, but
yeah.
And then the skins and then the skins they have this season, I'm not feeling. Like the new skins are just for Delphox and Trevenant. I don't play those two, so skippable. Like I know I gotta get that Blastoise we were talking about, the one with the with like the harp. That one is actually just gym exclusive, so that's kind of cool.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna get that one. The mammal swan with the suit. I'm gonna get that one eventually too. That's another one I'm gonna get.
Yeah, you gotta get that one. For you gotta get that one.
Yeah.
Yo, Rod, I think this question is for you from Monty.
Okay.
So she was like, her friend was doing a trivia and they did a throwback question. How did Richie's Pikachu Sparky beat Ash's Charizard?
If I remember correctly, Art Charizard fell asleep. Charizard's like, nope.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, because that was back when he wasn't paying attention to nothing. He might have.
He fell asleep. He fell asleep. Charizard like,
They used to be. They used to
Not
be
the
on.
falling asleep.
yeah. Charizard was like, oh wait, I don't got my can't wait. I forgot one. Yeah, Charizard was like,
Because he would just lay there. Ever since he turned Charmeleon, like I was like, dude, I was waiting for that to happen. And then ever since he went Charmeleon, it was just like, dude is not paying attention to nothing. Like no matter what Ash did, he could not be great enough. He never had enough gym badges to train Charizard.
yeah,
It
like
ticked me
yeah. I mean, he fought the Charmeleon because it was a fire type, but then he saw Pikachu. He was like, nope.
right. He was like, oh, Pikachu here. What do you need me here for? I'm out.
And that was his only Pokemon left. He should have. But Team Rocket kind of screwed Ash over in that one. Let's keep it a bug. He got screwed by Team Rocket on that one.
Yeah.
But
Man.
But yeah, that's it on the Pokemon. But like I said, the new Pokemon coming out. I think Sableye's coming out with an interesting ability. I think you guys might play more multiplayer stuff or mobile better than me. But supposedly, there's a rumor going around. Sableye is going to have the ability to steal the points that you got. He can steal your points.
Oh, word?
Yeah, that's the rumor going around with Sableye. That might be one to keep an eye out for.
Because if you could combine Sableye, if he has that ability, combine Sableye with Hoopa and that teleport,
Oh, I didn't think about that.
like you beat somebody, steal them, and then have Hoopa open it up and just drop you right on top of a base to release it. Like,
I didn't. That is kind of busted. Like, Unite. I think within probably by next spring, I wouldn't be surprised. There's enough Pokemon to do like a draft league and stuff like that. It should be really fun if they keep releasing every 3 Pokemon every month. So,
yeah, if they keep doing it, then we should get to that point here soon.
yeah, like I said, I know Caflable's out already. Like I said, I think Sableye's a couple of weeks later. But Sableye's gonna be the one to keep an eye out for. I think it's a speedster too. So if it's a speedster with that ability, I can see people playing with that. But
yep. And
I don't know.
Give it either have that or have him be able to. I don't know. I just feel like if you can give certain people a boost in speed, like just even if it was an attack that they do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just to like rush through people, that would be like
amazing.
Sorry.
Yeah, Unite's getting good. Like I said, next spring or summer, or I would definitely by the time the next Pokemon World Championships come out, oh my god, Unite's will probably be really hard to get into competitively. Even Pokemon Go's competitive scene is getting scary good from what I've heard. So something keep an eye out. Something like Scarlet and Violet around the corner. I might dip my toe back into competitive. I was kind of doing it a little bit at the beginning of Sword and Shield, but they just don't have enough Pokemon. I like the former team. I wanted to do like a legit a Hailstorm team, but the right Pokemon, a really good Pokemon, didn't come out to the DLC. So,
got you. I mean, shoot, you trying to go for it? We got you. We got your back.
Yeah, that might be something to talk about like next year. But as of right now, just like they got other things to get taken care of for some IRL stuff. Yeah, I was trying to get the new iPhone today from Verizon. Verizon's gonna want almost $200 just to activate the thing in store. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, nah, I'm good. And then that's it. That's it on the Pokemon. There's not much else going on that I could think of. There is a Pokemon 3-parter. Is Pokemon the Arceus Chronicles that's on Netflix. Like I said, you don't have to be watching Journeys right now to jump into that. But if you are interested in the Legend Arceus games, you might want to check that out. It has all your Sinnoh faves. Cynthia is in it, Dawn's in it, even Brock's in it. So if you like the Diamond and Pearl era cast, I don't know if Paul's in it, but Cynthia I know for certain's in it, Dawn's in it, and Brock's in there. I didn't get to the part. I don't watch like 20 minutes of it, but I know Brock's in there too. So if you like the Diamond and Pearl era, you don't have to be watching Journeys. It's his own self-contained 3-part story. So if you want to watch that, go ahead, give it a shot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's it.
I wanna
That's
go
it on the
ahead
Pokemon front.
on Pokemon. Cool. So I want to go ahead and I want to hit on, as we always do when we have a lot of them, especially our resident Shinigami presented us.
Oh no, blame my blame my Facebook algorithm for that one.
It's like our favorite Shinigami has graced us with a listing of individuals who have recently passed. As for those of you who don't know, Rod is Ichigo. That is his new nickname. Is he is the group of Shinigami. He was
Ironically
Ryu.
enough, I don't want, and ironically enough, I don't watch Bleach.
He doesn't. That's the part. Like I need you to understand the greatness. I just need you to watch. You ain't even got to go back. Watch the first episode, A Thousand Year Blood Arc, my guy.
I've been hearing things. I still gotta watch Blue Lock and Spy X Family.
Blue Lock
So,
is amazing. Blue
yeah.
Lock was amazing, bro. It's only 2 episodes out right now. But
Yeah,
Blue
but
Lock,
I'm on my One Piece, and I think like I told you guys in the group chat, but I think I'm close to Ace's death. I'm on 4. Let me see if I can pull up on my phone real quickly here. You guys will probably know the exact episode number for it, but for One Piece, I am on episode 482. That's where I'm at right now. 482. So I might be close to Ace's death. I did see Luffy fighting some of the Admiral guys in there. Ace, but I stopped because I was like, I gotta watch this on the big screen. I feel like I'm getting near the climax. So I'm almost at part 2. I'm almost at the New World.
482. So you
Really
soon about
are.
to be to where he's gonna catch Ace.
You're like you're like 1 to 2 episodes away.
Yeah.
I could tell from the preview. I was like, ooh, let me stop.
Yeah.
Because I was watching a bunch. Yeah, I had a lot of free time Saturdays. I was
It's
binging
about
it.
to get so real, Rod. It's
Within
about to
like
get
the next
like
5-6
within a
episodes, it's gonna
couple
be yeah.
within a couple episodes it's about to get crazy.
Yeah, because like I guess Luffy used the hockey. I keep saying high when I mean hockey, but
Yeah.
like he just popped off hockey for everybody. Like, what the fuck? It was like, what the?
Yeah.
People were like, what the fuck just
Little man
happened?
got a little mad.
Everybody was shook. Like, I'm like, okay, what the hell happened? I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, like, I'm looking around, like I'm watching it, like the way I was just looking like right now. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Right. No, bro. Blue Lock. When I say Blue Lock is gonna have you on the edge of your seat,
You
bro.
started it?
Have you seen it yet?
I got it on the queue.
So it's in my queue. I haven't started it yet. I was planning on watching it later today after I finish.
Episode 1. Let's just put it this way. Y'all know I keep a list of like quotes and stuff from anime that I think are good.
Yeah.
First episode, I had to pull a quote.
Damn. Oh,
Okay.
shit.
I'm
Okay.
looking forward to it.
I will definitely, if I get some time.
Yeah.
Good. I was waiting for that.
Yeah, it's only 2 episodes out right now.
Yeah, hopefully I get to do it today. If not, tomorrow for sure.
Oh yeah, me too. And
Ayoshi's
then
also getting good. It's another soccer anime. Ayoshi's also getting good. I had to go back and catch up on that.
So I'm already done with Aoshi, and that is
Okay.
my shit, bro.
Yeah.
That is my shit. It's 24 episodes.
And then also for our dub fans, My Hero Academia season 6 episode 1 dropped this weekend too. So W's you can jump on a ride too. But if you keep up with the subs, you know who passed. You know who got murked this week in My Hero anime wise. Not gonna say who, but that it was fucked up reading in the manga. It was more fucked up seeing in anime. I'll tell you that.
I still ain't started yet. Like it's there, but I haven't gotten to the episode yet.
Okay.
I think they dropped 3 already,
have you
right?
watched any of My Hero yet, though, okay?
Say what?
Have you watched any of My Hero or just not the new season?
Yeah. I'm all like at the end of
fifth
season. I've been waiting for season 6, but I know season 6 started like a week or two ago, like 2-3 weeks ago.
It just
I haven't
started.
watched any of them. Yeah. So, but I haven't watched. I think there's like 2 or 3 episodes out. Right now.
3. Yeah,
Or
3 for
sub.
sub, 1 for
Yeah.
sub. Yeah. So
Okay.
the dub's gonna be 2 episodes behind, like it was last time.
Okay.
So
Like normally, yeah. So
which is not.
definitely, it's coming though, for sure.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't expecting that death episode for another week. So this is pacing wise, they're going a little fast, which is good. So
Oh my
and then
god, my leg.
but the intro, I don't, like I said, Panda, I don't know if you've seen the intro. I love the new intro for season 6. I love that intro. It really went into the comic aspect. I'll leave it at that. If you're a comic book head, you're gonna love the intro.
True, they did. Because I was kind of wondering. I was like, okay, I know what's about to happen, and then looking at it, I'm like, all right, so they trying to play some of this out without saying it, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, like I looking at him, I was like, ooh, I was like, I know where it's
Wait,
gonna.
so have you said they already dropped they already showed old boy dying?
That was the episode this week in the sub.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
like, whew, yep. I wasn't
That's pretty
expecting that till
quick.
next. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
pretty
that was.
quick, yeah.
I was thinking that was next week. Because second episode is Miracle. Is Miracle versus the Doctor. It's pretty much the second episode.
Okay.
I don't know how they're gonna flip it back. Like I said, if you know what happened in the manga, you notice. Like if you were someone complaining about the character development, all like, oh, it's so slow, and didn't like they did My Villain Academia dirty, but that's another story for another day. But
They did.
no, I don't think that if you're an anime owner, I don't think that depth is gonna hit as much. I don't think.
If you don't know that part, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not sure. Them screwing up My Villain Academia might come back and bite them, but who knows? But I know in the manga right now, they're shit. That's all I'm gonna say. I said this for like 2 seasons now. If you're not at least semi caught up with the manga at this point, if you're not, you better as soon as season 6, you better just jump into the manga. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Jump into the manga because, whoo boy. Based on where the manga is right now, we might be close to the final fight. The way the manga is right now.
Yeah.
If you're caught up with the manga, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm keeping it vague, so not to spoil anybody.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil nothing for nobody too much. I got the spoiler tag ready just in case we need one though. I got the spoiler tag ready.
No, we're good, Panda. I'm not sure if they're going to get to the snitch this season, but that might be a season 7 thing. I'm not sure yet. But
well, I mean, with the way they pacing it, though, they might though.
Yeah, because I think I have an idea where it's going to end, and I think I showed you guys the shot. If they ended where I should
get on the snitch thing and call it a day too.
That would be a twist. That would be a good twist.
So,
but we'll see.
They might end season 6 with it.
It depends because I'll say this. I've been saying this now. If Mario gets a 2-season renewal, you know the manga's over. I've said that right now because I would see them finalizing the way, especially a lot of these animes are going now. Yeah. Like if an anime's supposed to wrap it up, they'll just say, "Okay, we got 2 more seasons. That's it." And then speaking of anime, I'm gonna just jump into this page just to segue a little bit. The 2 animes that are coming out, though, people have been waiting for. Marshall and Undead Unluck their animes are coming pretty soon, so it's probably either winter or spring, probably from what I'm hearing, or the rumors.
I think spring from Mashal, from what I heard. I think it's supposed to be spring. Let me double.
That sounds about right. Because Jump Festa is at the end of the year, so I can see them having the previews of both those animes at Jump Festa. I can easily see that.
Yeah, easily.
Maybe
for those who don't know, I'm gonna give y'all a quick picture here. Mashal, I cannot wait for it. Basically, it's a magical world. Same thing. Think Hogwarts, right?
Right.
This dude has no magical power whatsoever. He's a bodybuilder type build. He's like a barbarian type person. He has no magical ability, apparatus, nothing. Not a nang, nothing. But his granddad is like Gandalf.
That's pretty much the premise.
That's pretty much the premise. So he's like, look, you have no talent whatsoever. Build up your body until it's time to go to school for magic. When your magic does eventually kick in, it's going to be a whole nother level.
He's going to probably end up being like a magical Saitama, I would bet.
That's what I'm thinking. That is exactly what I'm thinking. and I'm like, I cannot wait.
I read a couple of times like, oh, I don't. This one's like, I want to wait to see if this gets an anime. Under and local the same thing. Like, I want this to get an anime. This will probably be a big hit in the West too. I won't be surprised this is a big hit in the West. Same thing with
Oh,
Undead
Mashal,
Unluck.
yeah. Mashal's gonna be a good one once it comes through.
And then
Um,
Undead Unluck. That's the other one.
oh yeah, Undead Unluck. We talked about that one week or two ago, I think.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's coming too. And the one I'm personally waiting on, hopefully this, I don't know if this is getting out to Jump Festival, but Sakamoto Days. I know I've talked about this a few times. That's another one
Yeah,
to keep your eye
that
on.
was when they haven't pressed a date yet. They're talking about January. Do. Chapters collected 13 as of 13 chapters as of right now. They're talking about 2023 for Mashal.
Yeah, that
Uh,
sounds about right.
Sakamoto Days says they're going to be receiving it. You're probably looking at this is honestly Sakamoto's probably going to be a fall. I think.
Yeah, especially where they're
Unless,
at in the manga right now. Yeah,
unless we're lucky and get it in spring, but
I can see it as a summer anime though, because I can think
I'm with it.
once. Yeah, I
I'm
mean the
with
big winter anime is probably gonna be Doctor. Oh wait, no, Doctor Stone is got pushed back too. Damn, I was thinking about
it.
that. Yeah, that's another one. That's another one. I hope Crunchyroll does that one justice. I like Doctor Stone, but who knows? But I said shout out to those three because those three deserve anime. And then
Oh
also,
yeah.
I'll just throw another manga update for some people who are not made aware. The manga Rui Dragon that's moving over to Jump Plus. So if you have Manga Plus or something, if you were keeping up with that series, it's gonna end up being on that app. Rui Dragon, and then Hunter x Hunter, of course, coming back.
This was the other manga update I wanted to make sure we hit on too. Yeah. So this is releasing the next chapter on the 23rd of this month. For that, I cannot wait. All I know is I want my man to start using them chains on everybody else. That's all I know.
And I
I
think,
know he's right now,
but I can see him. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter. I think when that manga volume release, that's gonna be the top 10 manga volume of the year. I still sit on that. I still
oh
sit on
yeah,
that.
oh yeah, definitely, because it was either that or Bleach. Like it's gonna be between those two. Bottom line,
Yeah, Bleach
it's
is
gonna be
gonna get a surge in 1,000 year. I can see that. I
yeah.
can see Bleach getting that bump. Hunter x Hunter gonna get that bump. The big
Mm-hmm.
surprise, I wouldn't be surprised. Even I've been hearing Tagashi might be almost finished with the manuscript for Hunter x Hunter too. That might be another thing I heard about.
So from what my understanding is, uh, I think he's going through the majority of the rest of it until he can't anymore. That's what I've heard.
Makes sense.
So,
Hope,
and
like I
they're
said, I
doing
hope.
English and the Japanese publishing for the manga at the same time. So,
Okay, good. Because I think honestly, I hope this the whole time he's been over. At least he got the manuscript done. So if something happens or he just can't do it anymore, at least they have they know how the story's going to end, and then they can just finish it off. Maybe have an
yep,
assistant or somebody finish it
they
off
got it
because
ready. Exactly. That's what I'm hoping that he's been able to do this entire time, and that'll give us that speed, that spacing. Because the other thing is, he could have been working on this stuff this whole time,
yep.
right? Without releasing it. Like, think about it. It's been over 10 years. So
Mm-hmm.
even if he did it little by little, right? And took his time with it, think about how much backstock he could have already ready
Mm-hmm. Right. If
before
he
they released this on the 23rd.
Yeah, if he has the drafts up to maybe the final arc, that's fine. Like I said, if he
Right.
gets assistants to do, like I said, if you watch Bakuman, you know how the whole process goes with them getting the manga pages.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if he has all the drafts done, or at least has the manuscripts, that's fine. Because that's how Dragon Ball Super was. Like Toriyama would give the anime staff and the manga writer just give them both points. Say, go nuts, do what you want to
Right.
do, but you got to hit these certain points.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully he did that, and then that way he could just rest, relax. I know you had mentioned Panda that if something did bad, he didn't want his wife to finish the finish drawing it if he couldn't anymore. So
Yep. If he couldn't, and see, that's the thing. Like, if it's just the art style, You know what I mean? Like if he's already got the blueprint out, that makes sense that he would say something like that because she's just drawing out what he's already got set up. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And whatever he hasn't finished, she can complete the loops for it. So,
Oh yeah, you know they probably already got the contract and paperwork and that stuff already set out in stone. I
oh
wouldn't be surprised because I think a lot of people want him to finish this story because what we so happened with Berserk's creative. I mean, yeah, High School to the Dead all those years back too, which
yep.
I remember I was watching the anime with Shaniqua and she was like, wait, that's it? I was like, yeah, the
Mhm.
manga artist passed. Like we both did. I didn't know about it until we were watching the anime. I didn't know he passed. I was like, oh
Yeah, when that right there was a whole a whole thing. A
yeah,
whole
yeah. But I'm trying to, like I said, and then we
speaking
should get into should be a little bit more One Piece news because I mean One Piece took over my hometown. One Piece Red took over Times Square. I don't know if y'all saw those pictures out there.
I did. I didn't get any of them though. I heard about it taking over Times Square before they left town though.
Yeah, like eh, I I was gonna. I think One Piece might take that title from Dragon Ball Super. It might. It might.
Oh, easy.
The
Easy.
way they're
That's
marketing this is perfect marketing. I
that's
know.
not even a question.
I say time and time, good marketing can get a movie over. I say that a million times. Honestly, I know me and my girl used to get into arguments about this. We kind of stopped this one because it was kind of getting annoying for both for both of us. I always did say, and see if you agree with me, Panda, or not, but this was my recollection. I always said before we knew how bad things were with certain movies, I would have said if Wonder Woman would have got a tenth of the marketing that DC usually doesn't, so it'll make just as much money as Black Panther. I still I would I that was my opinion on that back then.
First one or the second one?
First one, just the first one, not the second one.
Eh,
If the
I don't
marketing was a little bit better, that's just I just felt that in my spirit at that time. Now I
I don't
know better.
be I was like Black Panther, no. Iron Man, yes. I think it could have caught up with Iron Man.
Yeah, it could have gave
But
some DC, it could have gave some Marvel movies a run for his money. With
yeah,
some with if the marketing was a little bit better. That's just my opinion. But back then, like I know better. We know what Warner Brothers and WB all the crap they've done now. We know better now.
yeah, and we'll get into that here in a second too. I do want to hit on because we were talking about mangaka passing. Before we go too far,
Okay.
you want to hit on a couple things. So we all know Takahashi passed, the
Oh yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh author, and that was a couple weeks ago. A month ago, no, a couple months ago. Back
Yeah,
in
but
July.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Early summer that
yeah,
happened.
yeah. So some new news came out about it. Um, he was actually diving into the ocean to save a mother and her child, and that was how he passed. Was trying to save them. It was him and like him, a marine, and somebody else that had jumped in to try to
Mm,
save. And he just unfortunately with the riptide being the way it was, he couldn't get out.
yeah.
So,
That's a sad story. I mean, he went out like a true hero. Actually,
oh yeah,
If you're
definitely.
gonna, if there's a good way, if there's a good way to go out trying to save a mother and a child, you can't
It's
even get mad
like
at that. You can't even be
better
mad
run at
about that.
this place, right? So if I'm gonna go out with a bang, I'm gonna go out with a bang. Um, so yeah, I got some updated information about that. Some other passings that happened with it being Halloween. I figured this one was kind of important.
Yeah,
Jason, Jason, Tim White, I believe. Yeah, Tim
yeah.
White. Yep,
The
he just
original
passed.
actor.
Yep, yep.
90, I
90.
think it was 93 too. I think it was like 93 or something. He was up there in age.
It was no, not that one. Where is it?
Mm.
It's the
Boy, that one.
Friday the 13th final
The
chapter.
final chapter. Yep.
That was the one he was. Um, and so yeah, but he passed. He was in a lot of stuff. I was looking through his IMDb history. He was in a lot of older stuff, like
Yeah, because he was a stuntman
Denzel.
originally. He was a stuntman
He was
originally.
in a lot of stuff. He got some credentials. He got definitely has some credentials.
Hmm.
Um, another person who recently passed. And let me clear these out of my little area here so I don't go back to them. From the golden ages of Hollywood cinema is Miss Lansbury. I don't know
I
if
didn't even
y'all
know she was still alive. Honestly, I didn't know she was still alive.
Yep, Miss Angela Lansbury. She, for those who want to get a representation of who she may have been for like anime or movies, she was Mrs. Potts in Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, I did not know that.
If you look at her face, you can see
You know what? Now that you say that, you know what? I can see it.
it.
I
Yeah,
know
if you
she's
look at
more known for Murder She Wrote and some other stuff.
yep, Murder She Wrote, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. She was Aunt March and Little Woman. Um, what else? B- yeah,
She did a lot of horror movies too. She did a lot of horror movies.
Halloween. She did do them. Yeah. But she had like 18 primetime Emmys, a couple of Academy Awards, some she had 6 Golden Globes,
Mm, mm,
6
mm.
Tonys, including a lifetime achievement. Like she had a long and illustrious career.
When people
Career.
die at that age, I always say, let's all hope and pray we reach that age. That's all I'll say
Right,
at that.
right. So, I'm sorry for the family. Condolences go out to the family and everything for both of them always. But yeah, yeah. Now the only other one I wanted to bring up, and ooh, actually two others. This one, these last two hurt me, and that's why I kind of waited because I figured we may talk about them a little bit.
Okay.
One is LaShawn Colvin.
Sean Colvin. Wait.
LaShawn Colvin.
I feel like I should
She,
know. Oh yeah, her. I
yeah,
saw that the other day. I was like, oh wow. I know
Beautiful
her
Soldier
history.
with Scout Comics. Um, yeah, yeah. She passed at
Yeah.
37.
That's young.
Um,
That's a year younger than me. Shoot.
hmm hmm But and I couldn't find how. I will say that I could not find how. So I'm hoping, you know what I mean, it wasn't foul play
Man, maybe
or
it could be natural causes. I mean, she was one
right.
of the first like black women in comics, and then
Yep.
also kind of a semi RIP to Amalgam Comics out in Philly. That closed down, unfortunately. Another victim of the Rona. That comic book store that was owned by the black woman out in Philly, it closed down
Oh
this week.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
She
just
was LaShawn was the first black woman to open a comic store in the South, basically in
oh
US
wow.
here in the US. She was the first one, but she was on the board of like a lot of the local conventions, Urban Nerd Con. If y'all have ever heard of that, she was on the board for that. Um, she's been working on the Scout Comics, the Beautiful Soldiers thing for a while, and then Scout Comics picked it up within the last couple years, actually, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah.
But we having issues over here.
You good, man? You good?
You good? Yeah, just that's sad to hear. I mean, so
Oh my
young.
God, Rod, another one?
Hey, this
Yep.
wasn't me. This wasn't me. This was Panda.
Yeah, this one
This,
was mine.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't know who she is anyway.
she's
So
one of the.
thing,
Break it down.
she was one of the good ones. So like, she was the first black woman to open a comic store in the South, bro.
Oh, damn, boy. We lost
Right.
a hitter.
A hitter,
Yeah.
bro. She was
Hitter.
from Montgomery, Alabama. Uh,
Ah,
37 this past week. 37. My God.
yeah, man. She young, bro.
That's what I
Right.
was just saying. Younger than me.
Like,
Yeah, man. Shit.
yeah, it hits. Like she'd been working on her debut book was back in 2013, and she's been working on
Mm-hmm.
stuff. You know what I mean? Just throughout her life. Uh, it's just, and I don't, like I said, I don't know how or why or what happened, but the community around her, from like what I've been looking into and reading and stuff, when I say she helped build the community for blurs in the South from
Right,
up type deal, like she was that hitter.
right.
Right?
She was a hitter, bro. Right.
Mm.
It's
Yeah, it's just
crazy.
sad to hear. It's just sad to hear so young too. Not even 40 yet. Mm-mm-mm.
Right. Right. There's so much more life, so much more to put out there. Like just every blurred has an imagination. And I feel
Mhm.
like if we all started using
Right.
our imaginations more, there will be a lot more out there for us to consume as blurs. We all got lives and
Right.
stuff that we with and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So of course things get in the way, but to be a person who was able to create a space for us, you know what I mean, when there wasn't one, and then
Right.
like how or was there possibly in her head that she wanted to contribute before that happened? You know,
Yeah,
that's
just sad to hear about it. Just pray for the family and all that, and hopefully, if she had any, like we just mentioned with Tagashi earlier, hopefully if she had any other ideas, hopefully they're written down somewhere on a notepad, on
right.
an
Hopefully,
iPad
someone
somewhere.
bring to life on her behalf. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. The thing with creators passing, you don't know what they could have had or what ideas they have. Just it's just sad out here for that one. That's a sad one. That was a
Yeah,
sad
Yes,
one.
for sure.
yeah. So that was one I definitely wanted to touch on and get kind of get that out there to the public so y'all know, you know, who she was if you didn't know who she was and all of that. Now this other one is Inkoi. I don't know if y'all remember him from wrestling way back in the day. Um,
Oh, I think let me see the picture. I think I know who you're talking about.
but I'm gonna do you one better. He did a fight with Muhammad Ali, Antoine Inkoi. He had an exhibition fight with Muhammad Ali back in the day. Um, it was the first MMA bout, basically. Like
Mm.
it's crazy. Like it was this, and this it
Oh,
was
I
like
do know who he is. Yes.
yeah, he was a wrestler. Ric Flair was like on his Twitter. He definitely, you know, saying tears, crying about this dude because he's one of the last people like Abdullah the Butcher. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
Last
other
of one
fighters
of his
that
generation, probably.
generation, right? So
Legit.
he recently passed as well. This was in 1976. This Muhammad Ali one, but he was basically the founder, like one of the starts. This fight was the start of MMA.
Ah,
Flat
Right. Basically.
out. This is the first time they had somebody in there with like mixed martial arts with boxing and everything else. It was funny watching Muhammad Ali kick somebody was hilarious though. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Facts.
lie.
ah,
Just
and
big facts.
I never seen this before. I never
That's
saw this before.
hilarious. Like this fight is cool. It's like something you put in the background. It's cool,
Yeah.
but Muhammad played with him.
Yeah.
He almost
Facts.
broke his leg too, messing with him, or his knee, I think, because of that. So,
Oh,
but yeah, so he recently passed also.
oh yeah. Yeah, hopefully someone can do a documentary on him. I wouldn't be surprised if probably getting something like that together. Like what WWF is set up
Not the
everything.
drop kick, bro.
Drop
But
kick. Well,
speaking
the
of what,
thing
like
is, he
we
couldn't
talking
grapple,
about,
he couldn't tackle, and he couldn't kick him unless he had one knee on the mat. So that
Yeah.
was the thing. Like he was limited in what he could actually do. You know what I mean? As a martial artist.
Yeah.
That's why half the time he was just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna stay on the ground. That's why he keeps going to that knee before he kicks.
Mhm.
that's a stipulation. Makes
I don't want
sense
to
because
lose.
my Muhammad Ali is a trained boxer, not a fighter, so
Right.
that makes total
Yeah.
sense. But then
So they had to
speaking,
level the playing field with him.
makes sense, makes
Right.
sense, makes sense.
Right. Right.
Yeah, yeah, but sad to hear about that too. And then wrestling,
Hey, what up,
yeah,
Ace?
I thought we weren't doing the show.
No, today we were.
yeah,
Next 2 weeks we won't.
we'll get to that later.
It's okay.
But you know what? We're talking about generation and everything. I don't know if you guys saw the D Generation X 25th reunion clip from Monday Night Raw the other week. I think it was.
Exactly.
Like I saw a bit of it. I was like, oh wow. That made me realize I'm getting old. I was like, whoa. Like you can see Triple H and Shawn Michaels are old as hell now. You can tell it now. Them two are old.
Oh yeah.
Even
Oh yeah.
and then Road Dogg looked fat, and then how X-Pac looked the best out of all of them. That's some bullshit. How the hell that happened? But
So, oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Rod.
Oh no, I was just saying how X Pac looked the best out of all of them. And what I didn't know Billy Gunn was still wrestling. He's in AEW, so they couldn't mention his name because he's in
Oh,
AEW.
no, I
Which is
didn't
sad
know
because
that.
I heard they were trying to get him back just to come for that one spot, but AEW was like, nope, can't come. But it's like DX is 25, so it's just like wow. I'm like, wait a minute, DX. I'm thinking about
That's
it the other day.
old.
I'm like, wait a minute, yeah, I was like 13, 14 when that came out. I was like, oh shit. I was like,
Yep.
damn.
Been a minute, ain't it?
Yep. I was like,
Okay, how
wow.
that
But
sound, y'all?
Well, I
yeah,
might
that's all right.
disappear again for a little bit. Hold on.
Oh, y'all good. Y'all good.
Yeah, DX, yeah, D generation is 25. You're a certain age, that make you feel like you're old. Like I was like, I was watching the clips and I was like, damn, DX is 25. Like, wow.
Yeah, we getting up there, man.
I know I can
I
stay
mean,
in
y'all
denial,
before
but
me.
He said us before you.
you
I
know
feel
what?
it.
I can respect that. I can respect that. But you know who I think they'll never do a 25 for, not this part over the price too. So they do the same thing with Nation of Domination. I want to see that like Nation of Domination or maybe the Brood
The
or something like that.
They would, but they're gonna do the APA. They're not gonna do Nation Domination. Nation was supposed to be the wrestling form of the Black Panthers. They're not gonna touch that.
Damn,
Probably not.
I wish that's wishful thinking. That's wishful thinking. Or do like the oh no, they probably wouldn't even touch Ministry of Darkness either. They probably wouldn't even touch that either.
I
I mean,
mean,
I
it's
mean,
not
Triple H
so.
is in charge now. I mean, you never know,
Yeah.
but
So looking at last few months, it has been amazing compared to what it was right before Vince left. I mean, matches been immaculate. Brock Lesnar came back this past week. We had a whole bunch last week. Then we have almost the whole year.
hmm
wow.
There's the
yep.
OC return. We know Edge came back earlier this year, but so much and Bray Wyatt. Oh my god, oh, bro, my god, just him being himself in the ring yesterday, Saturday, Friday.
Oh yeah, that Bray video. I saw that the other
Oh
day.
my! If you watch wrestling,
Oh,
that'd be your favorite wrestler because how he carried himself.
hmm
I'm gonna probably start getting back into wrestling with Triple H. I might just like check out like maybe I know Peacock has you if you they I think they have Raw and SmackDown. You can go back and watch them if I'm not mistaken. I might give that a look sometime because I've been hearing good things. Or maybe if a pay per view comes on Peacock, so maybe I'll watch should Survivor Series be around the corner right about now? If I'm not mistaken.
Right now we're working towards the Crown Jewel. Then I think Survivor Series. But the Crown Jewel, we got Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns, which we know Roman Reigns is
Oh
not gonna
god.
lose.
Thank
Shoot,
you.
that'd be riots in the streets. I'm not even a wrestling fan. Logan Paul was a WWE match. I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit right
Hey,
now.
I call it pretty good in the match that he's had.
That might, like I said, that might be one to check out. I don't know because I mean I know he did the thing with Mayweather, but Mayweather know how to bullshit his way through a fight. So, but
Right.
we're not gonna get into that. What Mayweather bullshitting.
That's a whole nother.
That's a we can probably talk about that another time. But
Right.
So
yeah,
what have I missed? I know I'm like an hour late because I thought we weren't having a show today. But what did I miss?
mm,
Nothing big. Oh, well, nothing huge. We hit on Hunter x Hunter manga dropping on the 23rd. We hit on the passing of a couple greats. Um, LaShawn Colvin, Ted White, Jason Voorhees, Angela Lansbury, Mrs. Potts. Kind of touched back on
Yeah, the three
Takahashi.
core of Beauty and the Beast are all gone now. That's sad, man.
Yeah, yeah, they all
mhm.
are. So, and then we were just talking about that. So we haven't gone too far. Um, I want to hit one thing because, like I said, I want to start keeping the shows to 8 because I know we all got a lot of stuff to do. So I want to make sure we hit this one point, and then we'll kind of go from there.
Okay.
Um, as we always, we got to go to Marvel. As always,
When in doubt, in Marvel we trust.
in Marvel we trust, right? So
Always and forever.
y'all heard the news today, didn't y'all?
I might have what news you talking about.
Which one? There's been so much. Is it in the Hulk realm? Is it in the Spider-Man realm? Is it in the Black Panther realm?
I'm
Oh
talking
yeah.
about this
Oh,
Red Hulk.
I'm not
We
even
got
mad at this one.
I'm not
we finally
mad
got
at all.
talking about that, wasn't we?
Yeah.
Didn't
No,
we
last
call this about like
week,
2-3 weeks ago? We called this one.
2 or 3 weeks ago, we was talking about this. They
But
got
we
him.
were.
Will be Red Hulk.
I'm not mad at that.
We
That's a good
called that
casting.
shit.
I thought we did.
Nah.
He was definitely one of our possibles. He was definitely one of our
We
possibles.
definitely called that shit. Fact.
And look, like, do you see how they got him looking though? Hold up, let me zoom in on that. Like,
I say this, I would just get a Marvel part just to get the workout plan. I say that. I say that right now.
look at
Hashtag
that.
get right in MCU to train.
This Red Hulk though. Like, you can't tell me that ain't legit.
That's good. That's really good.
Hmm.
Right?
That's
But
movie quality CGI too, so you know it's gonna be
Right.
better than. I know people been giving She-Hulk shit for CGI, but that's TV. TV. I know they say they giving the movie budgets, but you can only CGI can only do so much.
Yeah, you can only do so much in there. Yeah.
And then with She-Hulk revealing who they revealed in the last episode post-credit scene, that threw me for a surprise, and I was not expecting that character for a good till phase 6. So the fact that they introduced that character,
You talking about Scar?
yep.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Maybe.
Hey, the funny part is
I can't wait for it. Now they're supposed to be bringing him in the new Captain America,
Makes sense.
so that's why they had to hurry up and make the decision. Just trust him to host a great pasta dinner.
My girlfriend hasn't complained about my pasta.
Not the mean ass lasagna.
I mean, I can throw down in the kitchen. I can throw down a little bit. So
See, there we go. Appreciate you swinging through though.
appreciate the love.
Yeah, America is definitely, like I said, that new Captain America. Now I'm interested in seeing it. I'll put it that way. I am now interested in seeing what they're talking about.
I was already down. This just makes me even more down. Like I'm down to clown.
You
That's
have a
the
good one
clown.
too.
Stay black.
Take care.
Stay real out there.
Gonna be A1. Just so y'all are aware, there have been some movie Marvel pushbacks as well.
You better not say Black Panther.
No,
No,
not
no,
Black Panther.
no.
Are you
Black
crazy?
Panther.
They don't want no
It was a
riots.
joke. It was a
They don't
joke.
want no smoke.
They want
They
that
don't want
smoke.
no smoke like we did Sonic.
Listen,
Don't want-
You know what? We'll probably cross that bridge in a second. Go ahead.
But Blade was pushed back from November of 2023 to September 2024.
Damn, that's a big pushback.
No,
That-
right?
that's a big.
Deadpool
Isn't
moved
something going
from
on? When he talking about he don't want to be Blade no more.
who?
It's the
Mahershala?
director. It's the director. The director left, and then Marshall's kind of unsure now. I bet it's
Yeah.
something with the script or something. It's probably something minor. I wouldn't bring too much into it. I mean, what about all the time when we talk about Black Panther, like all the pushback Black Panther guy, people are like, oh, what's going on with that movie? Yeah,
Right.
I just trust Marvel. They haven't let us down yet. I know some people will point at Thor: Love and Thunder, but I mean, it's Thor.
We'll
That
get
one
into
was
Love and Thunder in a second. We'll get into Love and Thunder in a second. So
okay. Gotcha.
I have a theory about the Blade thing. So have y'all seen She-Hulk where they let Saracen in?
Who?
They introduced
Mhm.
Saracen.
I ain't been
So
watching it.
I still gotta see the season finale, but I'm pretty much I know I haven't seen the last episode, but
no, you're fine. So Saracen is in Blade. Like he's a character from Blade. He's like
oh,
he's the Vatican vampire. You know how every movie has that Vatican style vampire? Like
Yeah.
that's him. He's one of the
oh,
oldest. I think it's him, Verdelay, Morrison, Lamia, and then he's got a servant called Reaper, I think. But they're like the ancients, is what they're called. They're called the
okay.
ancients. And so they're a part of Blade's storyline already. So if they brought him in, they're planning out something possibly to bring the rest of those ancients in. You know what I
True.
mean? Which that may be why part of it, outside of the directing and stuff like that, that might be part of the pushback if they're still planning stuff. Because check this out, one of the other pushbacks is Secret Wars, and they went from November 7th of 25 to May 5th of 2026 with that movie.
Ooh.
They also bumped back Fantastic Four to February of 2025.
So,
So
someone had a good idea somewhere. Someone thought of a
someone
good
got some
idea.
shit, I think, going in the play.
Something got a good feedback. Something got. Oh wait, I know where
Right.
Mary got it. Did y'all see Werewolf by Daylight on Disney Plus?
Where I haven't
Nah.
finished
I heard
all
it
of
was
it.
on there.
It's good, surprisingly good. Fun fact for a lot of people: Marvel before it was Marvel was known for horror comics. Fun fact.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, and another thing, people thought that She-Hulk was supposed to be replacing the Hulk, and
Mm-mm.
her character in and of itself could never be a replacement for the Hulk. Werewolf by Night, though, is a perfect replacement for the Hulk.
Oh yeah.
If you think about Jack's his mentality, it's a Bruce Hulk mentality. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Like he can't control it. He doesn't. It's not even rage. It's literally the moonlight. So he doesn't even have a choice in the matter when it comes to that.
Yep.
But that's gonna give us our Banner Hulk alter ego situation all over again when they try to reintroduce him, because now you got to introduce him into Moon Knight. That's honestly gonna be the next step.
True. It's a like I said earlier. Trust the process. Trust the process.
So it's gonna be interesting. Definitely, it's definitely gonna be interesting. Plus, we still got Brielle, who they may or may not introduce because that's Blade's actual daughter.
Mhm. Yeah, she's been getting some shine in a comic. I think she has a new comic book coming out soon too. Actually,
It was recently,
like I said, trust the process. I mean, we were talking about Shonen Jump earlier with the promotions and everything too. But like I said, trust the process. I mean, especially who they introduced in the last episode of She-Hulk. But that was a
Yeah,
nice surprise. That was a nice surprise. Yep.
that was crazy.
I was not
Crazy.
expecting that. I was like, oh,
Do y'all know who Scar is?
yep, I do.
Jay and look at
Break
Yeah.
it
the
down,
Hulk.
Panda.
Scar is the Hulk's son. So
Oh,
y'all,
Scar. Oh, I thought you said Star.
no, yeah, Scar, yeah, Skarr, Aar, yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
introduced the last episode of She-Hulk
yeah.
at the end. Right, he brought him to the family picnic. And was like, "Hey, by the way, I got a son." And dude walks up straight, brawling, tattooed up, everything. Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
it was crazy. So that means they have to figure out now. This is where I'm confused. Someone has feedback. Feedback is always good, money.
Mhm.
Always.
Yep.
My
She's
It's
talking
question,
about sound feedback.
mhm.
I know. I was going the other way.
It's probably me because I'm not on my
Talking about
tablet.
Ah,
how are they gonna fix Ragnarok? Because Ragnarok, as I've been saying all day one, Ragnarok was Planet Hulk, and they
pretty
just made
much.
it. Bottom line, it should have been Beta Ray Bill versus the Hulk, not the Hulk versus Thor. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Mm.
how are they going to introduce they introduced Scar, but they're like, how are they gonna come back and reintroduce this? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Unless he had a kid by somebody else when he was on that planet.
That could
But
be
the
possible.
guard that he technically had a kid with is the girl that's with, I forget her name, the Asgardian king right now.
Um,
Valkyrie.
Yeah, the Valkyrie. That was who. So in when they did the one, if you do a 1-to-1 translation of Planet Hulk to Thor Ragnarok, Beta Ray Bill was played by the Hulk. Thor played who the Hulk should have been. The
True.
Valkyrie was the captain of the guards that Hulk was supposed to end up marrying in Planet Hulk. As that's why they had them being so close. So they still gave us that relationship between them, like something possibly could have went down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they played it completely to the left, like nothing happened. So now the question is, who's gonna be Scar's mom?
That's a good question.
You know, like that's my biggest concern now that they didn't brought that into the picture.
Yeah, so you're definitely not getting Planet Hawk. We already know that. That's pretty
Yeah,
much
no,
donezo now at
they
this
skipped
point.
that. Yeah, they skipped Scar. They're talking about doing Agents of Smash now. That's what they're going into.
You know what? I'd be down for a live action Agent of Smash. I'd be down. I'm down.
Yeah, like that's what they're leading into right now. If they brought Scar in, we got Red Hulk now, which was also going to be in Thunderbolts. So technically they've signed Harrison Ford for at least 2 movies immediately. If you think about it,
Facts.
because he's got to be Captain America and Thunderbolts as Red Hulk. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, yo. Like the only other reason, I mean, like now I'm just waiting on Amadeus at this point.
Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. If he,
If they brought Scar in, yeah, I believe you. I 100% believe you. They now that they brought Scar in,
yeah, I was not expecting Scar, so this is a nice surprise. Like, oh,
plus
I thought we were gonna get Amadeus first. I didn't think we were gonna get Scar. So,
well, if you remember at the beginning of She-Hulk, he was on the plane, he was on that starship out to kick it with whoever I forget the race that he was going to.
right.
He was going to someone. I thought initially that this was when it was their way of saying this is how he got to the other planet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's what I thought they were doing at first. But now that they didn't brought Scar in at the end, it's like, okay, well, so are they redoing Planet Hulk on another planet now? Because they could easily do that if they wanted to.
True. That's true. That's definitely a possibility. We're not getting War Hawk either. I don't think either. Bruce is
I don't.
too.
Well, again, he didn't
She
have,
Hulk's pretty much it. I think Bruce is mellowed out. So I mean, you.
but he
Wait,
didn't have
oh
a kid.
God. Oh no. I got. Oh no. Y'all gonna hate me, but I'm gonna say this
Go
anyway.
ahead.
What if we do War Hawk and have Scar be the trigger point for it?
I can see it.
I don't want to throw that out there, but I
I can
mean,
see it. I mean, because if you remember in Civil War, especially in the comics, like when Civil War happened, at the end of that, there was a variation where Scar came back. There's a variation where Hulk came back, and then there's a variation where Scar came back and killed all the Avengers. He bodied every Avenger because of what they did to his dad. Like, I'm hoping that does not happen. I would love to see it happen, but I'm hoping it doesn't.
well, we got Marvel What If animated here. We might get that as a What If episode.
I would be down to see that as a What If episode. I would so be down. Yo, what if they did a What If episode of the actual Planet Hulk though?
Exactly. You can do that.
What if they make the regular Planet Hulk, the actual thing that happened, they made it a what if because of how they did Ragnarok to fix the
Yep.
story?
You can still
That
do
makes
Planet.
more sense why they gave that what if season in the first place now.
Yep, because you can still have Thor there, but you have Beta Ray Bill. So, like Thor just happens to be there. Just keep it like that. Like
Yeah,
he just happened to be there. That's all.
yeah, yeah. Well, that was all I had on the Marvel tip. Did anybody else have anything additional on Marvel?
Nah, I think we good. Like
Nah.
Black Panther around the corner. Did you get your tickets yet?
I already got
Right,
my
right.
ticket. Well,
Yeah.
Bo's gonna
Got
be
my
up here.
ticket. Got my
We're
ticket.
going to
Yes,
Black Panther together.
sir. Yes, sir.
Sunday morning. Sunday morning. First show on Sunday morning. I'm going.
We're going
There we
on
go.
that
Yeah.
night. Act. Got some other plans for that day. We're going to 12.
Mhm.
So definitely that weekend I'll definitely be off the net. I think Scarlet and Violet come out the same week Black Panther does. I think.
All
So
white attire.
All
uh,
white aside.
I'm
All
not.
white attire.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I might do a white tee, but
Okay.
that's a maybe.
Oh, have all white attire with gold
I'm down with it.
trim and
Okay.
wide.
My
That
only
sounds
question
like
is,
the move.
Yes, Amani Black Panther too.
taking the cane.
Good question.
Are you
Because
taking the cane?
it's official when you take the cane, right? It's like
That's
it's
fact.
another
That's stepping up a whole nother level. But if you take the cane, you got to do the limp too, though.
Mm-hmm.
right, right.
You got to.
Well, it's either the cane or the brim. It's one of the two. Like
Well,
if you combine them, that's a whole nother situation.
Yeah, but you know they're gonna
Um,
be careful with weapons and everything like that and items. You
right,
know that
right.
they're gonna be careful. 'Cause I mean, some people like they don't want to wear white just in case someone wilds out or something, which I get. Easy target. I get it. But I don't
Oh,
think I don't think nothing bad gonna happen. But you know niggas gonna spoil about like let's see Friday morning.
oh
yeah.
yeah. This is what I forgot. I
Ah,
apologize. I did have one more thing for
that's
Marvel. They're
Marvel
doing
related.
a Marvel
I would say
manga.
'cause that definitely is Marvel.
Yeah, it's a Marvel manga. 20 manga artists are rewriting or writing three brand new stories for Marvel characters, but with anime manga art. To give
Uh,
you an example of some of the people that are going to be doing it, I'm gonna give you a picture here. Give me one moment. Do do do. These individuals right here.
Oh,
They are, you know them as Hakima Himikawa. It's actually the two of them that go by the same pen name as a duo. But they both wrote the original Zelda, the original Astro Boy. Like these are like pioneers in manga. These two
mm,
ladies here. But they're the people, they're the name of Akira Himikawa that you may have heard before in other manga. It's them
mm.
too. Um it's like I said, it's a list. And when I say it's hitters,
Oh
bruh.
yeah, I heard about this.
It's a Wolverine one, it's a Spider-Man one, and then it's just like a tribute one comic that they're doing. Um, but this is supposed to be coming out end of next year sometime. So keep an eye out for that. Is their collaboration with Viz Media to produce
Oh,
it?
that's cool. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So I'm excited about that because think about art styles from your favorite anime. You know what I mean? But we're Marvel characters. Like I think that's gonna be legit.
Yeah, too bad
Let's
they
get
can't
them
get
in
like oh
Boji art style. That's the best art style is because Boji's the
ooh, put Boji on something like Iron Man or something. Forget it.
So I'm not gonna lie. I could see Wolverine in that art style.
Hmm.
in the Boji art style, I could see Wolverine in that art style. I'm not gonna lie. Just because it's like a sword, it's still swords fighting. You know what I mean? Like
Boji's
I
the
could
goat,
easily see
man.
him being a character.
Or also would probably be good for a Wolverine Kubo, probably.
Oh, definitely. Any of the big three. Come on now, you already know that. Like
Yeah, that's a given. That's a given.
any of the big three is gonna be amazing when it comes to that. But
Or put Oda on something like Fantastic. Whoa, I
Sausage.
like that idea. Oda on Fantastic Four. Oh my god, I like that idea.
I can see Oda with Fantastic Four. Think about Ace as a Human Torch. Like that's really what he's doing.
Yeah, Ace is the Human
You know what
Torch.
I mean?
Luffy is Reed Richards. I don't know if
Right.
anybody has. I don't know who has invisibility
Nami
powers
would
in
end
One
up
Piece.
being either Nami or no, Nami would end up being Sue.
Then who's the Frankie's the thing, of course.
Yeah. Yeah,
Frankie's the
that would
thing.
be it.
Oh my god, especially tell Oda to draw those four characters as the Fantastic Four. I would pay to see that.
Doom is what's his name? There's a character with a metal face in One Piece. I forget his name.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, damn, vocab's not here. Damn. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody metal face in One Piece, so I don't know.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it real quick. Spondum. He's you'll see. Have you seen Robin's arc yet? You've seen Robin's arc, haven't you?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
The dude with the mask on his face.
I'll have to go back and see. I think I know who you're talking about.
Okay. He like, yeah. Let me see if I can pull a picture of him real quick. Here we go.
But wait, wouldn't someone like Whitebeard or Blackbeard make more appropriate sense, or is just going with a design choice?
I was just going with the design real quick.
Gotcha. Okay.
There you go.
You know what? I can kind of he does kind of give up a Doom vibe. I can kind of
So, like,
see
you
it.
can easily see him doing Doom in that style. You know what I mean? I mean, definitely wouldn't be him because he was a weak mug, like completely weak.
But design, I can see it. But yeah,
concept. Oh yeah,
Oda on Fantastic Four. That's like a skip. That would be
It'd be
fun. I know Oda's busy with One Piece, so that would probably be fun. Maybe they get him to do a tribute picture or something. Who knows? They might get the big artist to do that. Like
right?
you have Toriyama do maybe like what would Toriyama do in Marvel if you gave him a shot?
Ooh, Toriyama.
If Toriyama, hold on. Toriyama, I would have to give him one of the
Spider-Man.
Well, either one.
I was thinking Iron Fist, honestly. I was thinking Iron Fist.
All right, so
see
Vocab
Toriyama on Iron Fist.
he ended up having to roll out. So he said, "Tell everybody that's watching, all the fans, goodbye. He will catch up with us the next time we meet."
All right.
You
Next
said
time
who
we
though?
meet, I will have a Iron Fist. I can see Iron Fist.
Iron Fist for Toriyama
Or Shang-Chi.
Yeah, because that
Yeah,
reminds me.
Shang-Chi.
It reminds me
Shang-Chi
of
would be good.
Shang-Chi. Yes, Shang-Chi. Yes, because I was thinking Toriko. That's what it reminded me of. Was Toriko.
Yo,
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's come back to that one. Say that for a topic. That might be fun. Put manga artists on Marvel or DC properties for
So
fun.
okay, how about this? We'll do this then. We'll come up with a list of DC and Marvel artists, and come up with a list of manga artists, and then we'll see which crossover between all of them who should do what.
Are we all in agreement that Oda should just do the whole like the crossover?
Oh, you cut out.
Are we crossovers like the MCU, the Avenger movies?
Oh, you want to do Oda? Oh, okay.
Completely in agreement with that.
Yes.
My
thing, don't get me wrong.
What are doing the
Nothing against all the other artists. And his callbacks and his foreshadowing is immaculate.
Yeah. Oda would have definitely been a comic book artist if he was in America.
Find out that Brooke was the one friend, bro.
How what?
When in One Piece when it was waiting for it,
Yeah,
I cried. I was like, yo, why did he?
yeah, yeah.
We gotta come back to that because that'd be fun. That'd be a fun one to do just for some fun. Like manga artists and even some of the more well-known DC and Marvel artists,
That's
could
what I'm
they
saying.
tackle it?
Yeah,
And
and make them do anime, right?
yeah, that's a fun one. That is a fun idea. That is fun. That could be a fun casual conversation just to do.
Okay.
Yeah, even as I'm
Well,
thinking about it. Yeah, even as I'm
speaking
thinking
of
about it.
hold on. Speaking of DC though, this has also been confirmed.
Still not seeing it.
No, the writer for the Joker was the one doing it now though.
I stick by my previous statement.
You don't see it.
I'm good.
Hold on, you don't see Jamie Foxx, or you don't see.
I don't want to see the
I
movie.
can't
I don't want to see another
tell.
Spawn movie. I don't want to see another Spawn movie. I'm good.
I would love to see them.
I wouldn't mind it. I want Michael Jai White to do it though. Again.
Like, and he looks amazing. No homo.
Yeah. Michael? Oh yeah, definitely. But okay, so I got a side question then, because we're looking at an older movie, because Spawn hasn't been done in years, decades, right? If we're taking an older movie, would you rather have Nicolas Cage do Ghost Rider or Keanu Reeves redo Ghost Rider?
I'm looking
I
around
want
if I see my
Nicolas a
answer
cameo.
for
I
obvious
want Nicolas
reasons.
cameo.
You said you're looking around for your answer.
No, because if Shanika heard that question, I know her answer for that one already. So
Who? Keanu?
no, Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage? Yeah.
Wait, Keanu did Ghost Rider? Which one was that?
No. He's been talking about wanting to do Ghost Rider.
Okay. I'm about to say, huh?
Yeah, no. Keanu's been talking about trying to do. He's like, I would definitely be interested in being Ghost Rider, because they won't put
I
him
would
back
not
as
mind him being. They should pay homage to Nicolas Cage though.
I say get the Ghost Rider, Robert, the one from
Rider.
Agent of Shield. I get the one from Agent. I give him a shot first. He gets first shot. He gets first dib. 'Cause I did like
with the car.
Yeah, I like that was a cool aspect. I like that one. That was pretty
There's
cool.
always been different Ghost Riders, but I don't know. It's something about Nicolas Cage's brand of crazy. It's like Woody Harrelson being Carnage. You couldn't get too many people to pull Woody Harrelson. It's Woody Harrelson. You know what I mean? Like, it's a certain energy that they bring to it.
Yeah, not many could have pulled that off. Maybe Bill Murray in his prime could have probably pulled that one off too, but
never. Now I could have seen Nicolas Cage pull Carnage, because it would have been like Face Off, and that Nicolas Cage was a whole different animal.
yeah, that's a tough one. Carnage was a trick. I'm surprised they. Say what you want about the Venom movie. The actors were good. I'll give them as much as I talk shit about the Venom verse. The actors were good. I talk shit, but
I give him that. Now, don't get me wrong. Woody would still not have been my first choice for Carnage. My first choice would have been Jim Carrey.
Yeah, but he's doing Robotnik, so and then he's almost at the end of his career anyway. I think the live action
after Sonic.
Yeah, which makes sense. I mean,
Sonic
hey, if you're gonna go. Yeah, if you're gonna go out on a good note. So
yeah, that's gonna be his final legacy is the Sonic movies. But I'm sure we'll get like 4 more of those. So
yeah, depends on what they want to do with that. I mean, Jim Carrey is a tough act to follow. Another person I think could even pull that off would probably be Jerry Trainer. If you watch iCarly, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But he's the only person I can even think of.
Yeah.
Because he's always giving me Jim Carrey vibes. I'm like, damn, why are you doing Jim Carrey? Like, you have a good ass actor like him just sitting there. I'm like, damn. Like he's just literally sitting right there. Like,
oh my god,
this
bro.
was the other thing up for DC too.
What is that?
Yeah.
Can you please repeat what you just said?
In 2023.
This looks fire. This is going. I wish this was animated instead of a comic, but I wish this was animated and not a comic. I'll say that right now.
Oh, 100%. I love Batman Beyond. Like Terry McGinnis, like the Batman, the Bruce Wayne Terry McGinnis combination, I think is something that we should have ran with 10 years ago instead of continuing to make Batman movies.
True.
You know what I mean? When they introduced Robert Pattinson, I was like, yo, if he needs to be Terry McGinnis, that was the perfect chance
Exactly.
franchise to rebrand. You know what I'm saying? Perfect chance. He's a younger cat. You know what I mean? He's
True.
got the build for it. He could have easily, boom, put him in as Terry, turn around and give Ben Affleck old Bruce. Or what's his name that did the vulture?
Michael Keaton.
Yes, Keaton. Pull Keaton back in as old Bruce. And let
Yeah, that
Pattinson be Terry McGinnis.
missed opportunity because honestly, oh no, that was Conroy that did it in I'm thinking of CW's Crisis on Infinite. No, that was Kevin Conroy that did old Bruce.
Yeah,
Which though
yeah.
he did a fantastic job as old Bruce too, but then again he
Oh,
voiced
yeah.
Bruce in the cartoon. So that was
Right.
right up his alley. So but the streets have been needing a new Static series. I don't know why. Like
Oh, yeah.
Static's
Static
been
is
long overdue for a new series. He's been long. They have both of those characters in the same series. They're both long overdue for new projects
yep.
in the animated
This
format.
one is it this one? This one right here. This image here though. That right there is sick. Like the
That's
bat under
hard.
him and everything. That's cold. I would
Someone put
love to see that as, like you said, as a cartoon. Like,
to use an old saying, someone put their foot in that. Someone put their foot in
yeah,
that.
yes, most definitely. It's images like this that make me want to like wish I knew how to draw. I cannot. Speaking of which, our resident artist, have you started your thing yet?
Jay, I think
I don't think you did.
yeah, but
Go
yeah,
ahead. What
I
what
can never. Yeah, I wish I could draw. Honestly, oh man, if I had a decent manga artist when I was in high school, I could have probably got a decent comic going. I think I might have told you this idea, the demented sports ball idea I had in high school. That I got a B plus for it too, actually, in high school art class. Even my art teacher was like, "Damn, you can't draw, but you had a good idea."
Wow.
Even my art teacher was like, "This is kind of a good idea."
Nah, you haven't told me that one yet, but we'll save that for later.
Yeah, I could have sworn I told you guys about that one.
Dude, you have like 50 million different ideas you've thrown at us. You may have. I just may not remember. They were all
Yeah,
good. That's the thing.
true. Like I said, I'd probably be a Bakuman, I'd probably be like the writer in Bakuman.
Here we hold on. This was the other dude I was thinking about. Hold up. When you were talking about Doom. 1 second. Remember you talking about Doom in One Piece, right?
Right.
This was the other character, Duval.
Okay, I don't think I've seen him yet. Or maybe I did and I don't remember.
You probably haven't yet. You
If
probably
he's a
haven't.
new, yeah, if he's a new world character, I know for sure I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, well, he looked like you. You know, you've been through Fishman Island. You've seen him because you've been through Fishman Island. This is what you
Yeah.
saw. Though. He was one of the
Uh,
Rosie Riders.
oh, okay. He probably okay. I probably overlooked him. Probably knowing me, I probably
Yeah,
overlooked
back
him.
on Fishman Island, he's one of the Rosie Riders. But no, but he like when he upgraded, that's when he had the mask and he was fighting. So that's all.
Yeah. Oh boy, Luffy and Imperial Downs. I think I told you that guys. This in the group chat, but there's only one other character I can see doing what Luffy did in that arc, and there's only one person, one anime protagonist.
Oh,
Yusuke Urameshi. Yusuke's the only other
oh
person I think.
yeah. That was definitely a Yusuke move. Complete. That was a complete Yusuke move, bro. Like rushing in there to get somebody. That's a straight Yusuke move. That's who else? Yusuke or Toriko.
Turco. One other one I could think of, maybe, but Deku, because he did it with Eri in season 4.
How y'all
Yeah,
just
but
not gonna say Natsu?
Deku
Y'all
was
know
before.
Natsu
Deku was
do
late.
some stuff like that.
Who?
Natsu, Fairy
Natsu?
Tail.
Yeah, Natsu definitely do that. Oh yeah, that's a Natsu move too.
Yeah, because
I
I
agree.
like I said, I've been watching that whole. I'm like, there's only one other person that'd be crazy enough to even try this.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a Natsu move. He'd have been like, ah, okay, bet.
Well, if I'm not mistaken,
Um, and then of course, I'm sure everybody knows is like a last little piece of thing I want to throw out there. I'm sure everybody's aware, but Naruto for the 20th anniversary,
Oh yeah,
Pure Away, they did a reanimation of it.
mm.
yeah.
Uh,
Certain scenes that was. Whew,
yeah,
mm-mm-mm.
Check the
and for those
biscuits,
who
babe.
don't know, I'm gonna help y'all out. This is what they're known for. These are
That's
the shows that they're known for. Yu Yu, Black Clover, Black Butler, Tokyo Ghoul, Beelzebub, like Bleach. This is the same studio.
mm-mm-mm.
They said, "Oh, we got some new people. We got some new blood. We got some. We've gotten better over the time. Let's go back and redo the original." Like if they really re-release, they could re-release the entire original series, cut out the filler arcs because we know, even though I don't say filler a lot, there are some filler episodes in Naruto. There are.
Shippuden especially, but there's 2 arcs I would keep that were no 3 actually. There's 3 I would actually keep as canon. Honestly,
Most of
3.
them, most of them were needed for character development.
Hmm.
Most of them were needed for character development to make Naruto. And honestly, though, okay, so hear me out on this. I personally feel that even the worst of filler episodes in Shippuden, in Naruto, set us up to care about him more in Shippuden.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, and they're doing the same. And they're doing the same thing with Boruto too. They're doing the same thing with Boruto. I know.
So
I know. I'm not watching the anime right now because it's on a very good arc, and I felt like I just wanted to binge it. Because the current anime arc is Kawaki. He's in ninja school with Himawari, so that's a whole like mini arc in and of
yeah, you
itself.
mentioned that. Yeah,
So I mean, like I said, like Shippuden, like speaking of the filler, I would just say keep the Three Tails arc because the first time Hinata and them pop up, and
right.
Studio Pierrot was very pro Team Hinata, so that one's probably gonna stay. The Seven Tails one, because they referenced it in the I think Stone 2 or 3, they referenced it. Because the Seven Tails like, oh yeah, Naruto, we did meet that one time. So that's semi-canon. That's a semi-canon arc.
What if they did a what if series where people who died didn't die?
Oh, I've seen so many fanfics about that one on YouTube. I've seen so many of
Right.
those.
They made it a canon show.
Especially some of those. I know people hated this towards the war, but some of them Infinite Tsukiyomi ones,
Yeah, yeah.
like especially the one I liked was the one with the tail beat kind of being their own Akatsuki in a way. That was kind of
Oh
cool.
wow. Yeah,
That
yeah. That would have been cool.
yeah, well, like Killer Bean was trying to bring all the tail beasts together as one ninja, and they got the idea. They got it randomly from a color page in the manga, where all the tail beasts all in white. Funny enough, we speaking about all in white. They were all in white. They all had their tail numbers up. It was kind of cool.
Wow.
It was kind of
But
cool,
hey,
but
later I got finished cooking.
Okay. Well, no,
all right.
you're all good. We're actually gonna
But
go ahead
the
and
rest, this is gonna be the last one. This is gonna be the last story anyway.
yeah, yeah. So we catch up with you later, bro. Tell
Stay
everybody we
black.
said hey.
Stay black.
Next
Peace.
time I have my setup ready, I just kind of threw something together today.
No
You did
worries.
good. Speaking of which, for
It's all
those who don't know, we will be back November, the first weekend of November. We're gonna take the next 2 weeks off for some family time and stuff like that. We'll be
Right.
doing first 2 weeks of November and the first 2 weeks of December for the holiday season, so everybody can enjoy their families and stuff. And then season three come at you after that in January. So
Yep. Well, we might have some fun stuff during the holidays. Just be on the lookout. Just keep it bridge. We might have some fun stuff brewing. See, what might do some cross-platform games we all got. So just keep on the lookout for that stuff.
we'll
And
keep that posted. Keep an eye on the social medias. We'll make sure we keep those posted. Jump in the Discord. Those will be noted in the announcement section there as well. For those who don't know, we do still do weekly anime watch parties. Usually Monday, Wednesday, and or Friday. So feel free to jump in. Usually it's after 10, between 10 and 12, sometime during that time slot. One of us is up there just kind of throwing some anime on, just random. If you have anything you want to watch during that time, let us know. We'll, take into consideration, toss it in.
mhm.
So you said you
So,
had one last thing you want to finish up with, though, Rod?
yeah, just with the Naruto stuff, it's just like I said, I was just mentioning, like, just to keep certain fellow arcs canon with when it comes to Shippuden, especially the Three Tails arc, the Seven Tails arc. Um, that alternate Naruto Infinite Tsukuyomi, I wish that they could explore that a little bit more. That alternate timeline where Sasuke didn't leave,
Mm-hmm.
which was pretty good, and the Shia massacre didn't happen either. That was a good what if that could be expanded on a little bit more. And then two more. It's putting out a lot of filler that could be considered canon. The Asuma one with the filler arc right before he died, which I like that a little bit better pacing wise, because in the manga he gets murked out of nowhere, out of left field,
He
which I
really
didn't like.
did. He really did.
But at least with the anime, at least you get a little bit of character development with him. And then also while we on Naruto, the spin-off manga for Sasuke I think comes out I think next week for Sasuke Resident. I think that comes out pretty soon too, which is another one to keep an eye on.
I believe so. Okay, I don't want to start a worry, right? Right. But I just got a small update, and I'm just gonna leave y'all with this little bit, and we'll expound on it next time. Okay.
Okay.
They are talking about adding Scar to the Young Avengers.
Ooh, okay. They never did it in the comics.
I don't know if they, I don't can't remember if they did or not, but they're talking about adding them to the Young Avengers. Also, Clarissa Shields, the boxer with the like 18 different belts that we talked about before, just
Oh,
won her last fight for her new championship to keep her championship belt. So, just a side note for y'all, if you didn't know, now
now
you
you know.
know. I just got that little update as I was closing things down here. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, other than that, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming through as always. Like I said, we'll be back first thing November 4th, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, November. No, no, November 6th. November 6th.
Yep.
We'll be
November
back
6th.
November, and then first 2 weeks in December, and we'll go from there. But you all just
Yeah.
enjoy. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Well.
Also, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm gonna say we're gonna plan some fun stuff for the holidays, even for the week. We'll probably have something fun. Might
Yeah,
not be
we'll
a
have some. Even though the weeks we're not doing the show, we'll probably grab a day where we do some streams, game streams, and stuff like that as well. Also,
yeah.
keep an eye out for everybody's individual streams on Twitch. Robbie the Win, Pandemonium, Infamous J, as well as I know Vocab will be doing some DJing as well during
Right.
this time. So
Like I'm still messing around on Twitch with Final Fantasy X. But if you guys got other classics or collection games you want to play on PS5, just let me know. I might try to do Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers again, probably next week. Just trying to beat that in an hour, but I failed. I failed when I tried it.
you gonna try to do a speed run?
Now, kind of a semi speed run, but I know when I was a kid I could beat it in an hour.
Oh, okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. Well, you all enjoy. We appreciate you, and always remember you are in control of the pandemonium that is your life. Never
Right,
forget
right.
that.
Amen to that one.
All right, we out.
All right, see you soon. Stay black.